ene ye dwada openima bosome de toso na afempenu ne aduonu miensamo afei na braso sensamo to ayaboa no de edihye na ditie mantem dunsia yi mu yede somo se anwumre no sia kase wakase yi mu ensem bia wo beti eni China ni ewura Aisha 1 ebeto dwa se oba o my Ghana mu a kalamse won sensem nti ode ni kwagina mra no anim ne court abua na asem ama no enfie nan ene efa se won fa nkoda aposifo ekokum yede mu nchemu ebedan wakase yi emu sanso ena awofo ene adesuafo a wo munyanya school ene wokọ resolution center no akobotwi wo hon mu asesei wani atutu aka won semu afei oswafo wono ene hye ehumasuan samso Dr. Yaw Osai Adutwum akomrashe bedwafie akwa kyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ sentia ene kyenkyene twan wose adesuafo enko sukuu ne sɛ emre bi a covid ba ye no adesuafo hye yepono ne sesan senti sɛ bɛya wo bɛkɔ wanchi no akɔ adesuafo hye yepono da na nti ene nei wo ma wo mo ekɔ sukuu no ensem wei ene agokansie edwadie ene amano ne nsem ene yakabo mu donhwere kenkan ma wo sɛ nwumre no nsi akase medin ede akuya echa oyi akwan Memoajo. Afei jebrene semni chemu ankasa memfa ensomo se wo ba my Ghana mu a enipa ba ko a wo free China maimu eba wo my Ghana de din eheta ye pa e wo galamse ene ekwambone a wo fa so to afuma godie ho wo my Ghana mu a eyewra Aisha 1 ne ababeto dwa se court ebua na asem no a wa hye se emfie nan enefa wo fa nkwankotwere aposifo kokom
China ni desi nipa dodo na enem no se Aisha 1 ene ekogina daka mu a impanyifo toto na no ede fe fuma gudie bia okotu yi a enya de se wo ma ne tumi krata bia na bi onso so ofa akwati kwan so efa hoho bi adwuma na mra mpanyifo hye se wonhwe no ambo my Ghana mu no obotugu yi a osade ne ni ekiro man mu na brabo de Aisha 1 kogina daka mu no okere se mpanyifo ekase wofa akwati kwan so etu afuma gudie wo my Ghana emu no enya de no kure bia ewom nas ni nyina emu no state prosecutors wo my Ghana mu ebo ne nsem ne tugu ya enya de se wochetu mu na October bosmeda na to so dumie no na afane mienu nyina eka wo mu ensem wieye ya enne December bosmeda to so nan na wo hwe ne mu se mpanyifo ebebu asasemi.
From the prosecution's point of view, are you satisfied with this?
Yes, we are satisfied. You know, this offense was committed before 2019. That was between 2015 and 2017. And the law then was that the maximum sentence should be 5 years. So having been in custody for over 12 months, based on a constitutional provision on the, which imposes a duty on the judge to consider the number of years that person has spent in custody, we think that 4 years, 6 months is reasonable in the circumstance. If you look at our constitution, Article 19(6) is to the effect that if you arrest someone and you charge him for committing an offense some time ago, if you are able to prosecute him successfully and he should be sentenced, the sentence then should be the sentence that you can use. You cannot use.
And then I watch prepare and Ghana Education Service share school placement as say yeah one more actually BC or my home kwan so betimi akonto aso school nanso wokọ resolution center hono mu a awofo ene adesuafo pi and abochi wo hono mu wani atutu aka wonsemo ni nyina ne se wo mai enyanya school na wo hye kwan se won haw no panifo be hye no waso ano ama wo mo
Yedemo ekopie mo ewo nat hall awofo ne mu ne wo mamu beye oha a wo mo ebepe kwan ede ama wo mamu akọ senior high school wo mo anim aye basa die ntia na wo mo ehwe anim se ebeduru wo mo so ama wo mamu yi wo mo enya bebi ahye nanso no laye wo ho no enye line kitu akra awofo bi mu a wo mo ne Adom News nsentwofo twetwe nkomo wo de tudwa se na wo twetwe mu no wo mo eba ho a na wo mo wo ha wa na wo mo behwe se empenifo betimi aye omomoa
school. Amanya school nti ya beye we ni bi na amaje pepa no.
I want frɛ nti mi ba omachi 3:30 na ma be salad.
Ahokyire nyina awofo no ene wonu mamu efami asukufo abie suku a sese nkwada yi etimi ekọ na wo mkoye registration ene orientation ebi.
Ye gina sese ye Accra High School one auditorium. It is a share mbafoma na teacher for hana. Obi be say process na then she share odo wo fam na wajuhana out to me there esuafo wo school no mu no ono na woguda where from no esuafo no bi in Adom kase is in common.
This is good.
Feeling kakra many are just in school. Mention boss me adie.
Kakra say me shishim kakra because me name there wa. C'est pas say when ya me ho abotre ama metumi edu school mu ha na me hye no boss me ngu ni ma seda oni me papa ni na
watwe mu no wokọ omayimra hyebedwafia na ensenkaye ba ko edakọ ene se wo sresenka asoye hye omayengumasuan samso entre eda wo se senior high school 1 for no ebie no emu eneyi ena wo so afọ no ena hye engumasuan samso Doctor ya was said to Macopim Rashabijafie, Edimunchi, Makakotu, watcher say, a bra COVID eba yano, and my decision to yapon as a sign. They said to say by ya, or beside a quad dadano hunti, and a nay, or my womuko suku ene.
Oswafa here this year in summer so. Doctor ya was say a duchum, in Sambia were there to join and say, which nay ya woman see, ye nuntino, what shall say? SHS 1 additional phone 9 for many entry school moenano and they say ebeboa ama academic calendar wodi di jumano atumi asanso so sine dademu.
As at the time of placement release 477,772 candidates representing 81.56 of the students who qualified for placement were automatically placed. For the first time, the Ministry of Education, with its relevant agencies and stakeholders, developed a national harmonized prospectus for all senior high school and TVET students. And the same was published in the Daily Graphic on November 15th, 2023.
Nkomoni nyina no enso so na edaya wo kire sa de suafo fanko school mu yi omode omano atomobia wo ka ho nsem.
When the minister speaks about shortening the process, introducing a harmonized prospectus, well and good. But what quantum of money does a parent need to be able to buy all the items on the harmonized prospectus? Just because even the cost of a chop box, I'm not even talking about a trunk, is more than 200 Ghana cedis. And we are not even going to go through the list and talk about every single item. By my own rough estimates, at the very minimum.
Kanibino na trimopobi e wo honum sese obi epeso vocational school anaso kokosuansa no adwuma se nipa no ye hu ne se ade no woni manase wonsi school da moda enti en wo vocational school na so nei director oda EKGS Institute Ghana no efo god obenchei ade atodwa se vocational school anasensa no adwuma no woni ya wako school papa bi kura wi a wobetimi do ho akohyem bi se be ya wan kasa be bi wadwuma.
EKGS Culinary Institute Ghana at the home graduation ceremony and exhibition at Toswe Janainum as a share so. Nana we no a communion medini bia no did the woman fin shada a Toswe Dununum no eho. Now it's a graduation Jumedio to share so ever Accra International Conference International at the Siafo High Jassa and our graduate womo Yane Mumiensa a mema. Director Emma Sukuno, Efra Gudi Obinchei, any Adom Chenkomo, no treachery mo pempe so bia wo musukun wesi faidru. Sanso so when I was say the nipa bi ho ne se wono ma wo monko school da no ene tade wo mo ho bebata wo mo no enya de se no koribia ewom.
And there it's an emphatic no. So one go school want to me here ejuma we na one excel because there's a bit of everything in it. There is math, there is English, there is science, everything in what we do. You have to be crafty. It is a woman in Kwenima, and yeah, they obey me ejuma no. And if you are not well educated, you just do the basics. You can't do it to excel. It's a wusia de na wo ba ho body a wutumi ejuma we na wetu so.
Enwachi Osaka de kan ho se institute no wedding hye gu akwam a ehwe se ebeti school fees so ohanji chimu aduonum edi ama de suafo do a sika ensheda enifie.
Yeah, the next day I had to put I 2 years so he said in my speech I mentioned say you better work 10 less privileged students for next year. Now you better share na via structure ya nneoma a bebre betimi abajoin here. In bebre wo home person betimi su adwuma we but sika sam na nneoma so ye de wo mo. It will go a long way to ease the financial burden. No mo so etimi abebe kan ya ho esia.
Enyume no si akase na go so hye wa Adom TV so na so braso se meton kra me so chemi e kwa bani ato so. Medase ene wadaje afa yento ayensem no eso ye ko man emrahye bedwafie Ghana mampanyi na Danko Akufo-Addo e de akwakoto mrahye bedwafo anim se anti witchcraft bill no enyade obetimi e de nsa ahyesa emra no ase na ebeye anka mrahye bedwafo emfa nkoto oman amamra ho na ekumfo no woni emfiri mansana watimi e de nsa ahyesa emra no ase
Ghana mampanyi na Danko Akufo-Addo ahyem mrahye bedwafie se omusanso nkwa setena biem na anti witchcraft bill no wosanso kohwemu biem na semfonso bi wo mu a wo mu anya sakraye ansana wo mu diaba amane de nsa etintimase na won krata bi a wode kwato mrahye bedwafie na no mrahye bedwafie chiame Aban Backben ene kenkan na wo kire se nema bi a wo bi onimo no emane ye dendema no so de nsa ebetintimase ne senti mrahye bedwafie esanko emrebium.
During our conversation, I raised specific constitutional concerns regarding these bills related to Article 108 of the Constitution, particularly the nature of these bills, which were introduced into Parliament as private members' bills, rather than being presented by or on my behalf. I appreciated the opportunity to engage with you in a meaningful dialogue about these critical legislative matters and valued your insights on the subject. As I indicated, the contents of these bills have my support, but we need to ensure that they are enacted in line with established constitutional and legislative processes. Thus, after thorough consideration and in light of the constitutional issues I pointed out during our meeting, I am unable to assent to these bills. The concerns raised are significant and have profound implications for the constitutional integrity of these legislative actions. Any legislation we pass must be in complete alignment with the provisions of our Constitution.
Yet why ensem no sna we yakoyare wosem esanse abrantie wadi mfie aduanan de din ade Kofi Aboa abetodwa se obi akobonituo ewo insoyem number 2 obosome fra ho mensene wa Sante Mantemu Yamane Boni Isaac Lomenyo enedi akire
ya kwantima adodo na ata freno nana ohima a ono ana nikunu nipa bonfo bi akobonituo ene Adom News nsentwoni Isaac Lomenyo etwetwe nkomo wodi tudwa se eda asem no esiye no okunu ebefie ansa na wosan akọ site nanso wo frɛ ni tetefon no okunu no entimi amfa ana bayo bi ebebo ne amane de esiye ma nipa bi mo ebo nikunu tuo emane to anananom wonsie do no bretuo ebusuapeni owo ensuayem number 2 openi Kojo Ajimai ene Adom News nsentwofo etwetwe nsem hu nkomo no wo kire nsem ni mu sei
te meka say de sa police dwumadi a omu edie no omu enchiri obi anase ne a otu chompo omu hu no esi a omu hwehwe asem nu kopome say omu hu ni pakura odi sa adwuma no police for no kwam de abusua ne faso no entwe ye mabusua no oba no ne nam na asem nu esiye no onu mom na yi me ofa si Kofi Aboa na se oga mi efon a wode frɛ ne yere a wo fie sɛ ne esi ewo akwantimfini ti oba no ne nam na yi sa fon no e de frɛ Kofi Aboa ne yere sɛ de esi ni oba no minim ne dinamum oka adwuma no ho ore na adwumafo ne diska no gold na ma ne sɛ onfa mrafie na onfa gold mra meto no mo
omanfo a wɔn nso wɔ mpatem hɔ no ne Adom News nsentwoni no atwetwe nkɔmɔ no wɔn nso de nsɛm sei na tuudwa
faati ho adwire papa eburu ya adwene ne ente ase so adwuma no kura fa no nkyɛ 4 days na yɛtumi akɔgye ne nkwa firi ne nsɛm asi baako asi mienu asi miensa yɛnka ahwe empanimfoɔ sese yɛnya de yɛnya afa wo yɛnya
The Church of Pentecost Kaneshi Estate Assembly Emeko Ako Christian Rehabilitation Center ewo botiano akoye wo mu adoye wo hwekwan se wo mu a ewo rehabilitation center sesei wo je entiteye eweso abrabo ebesi mo yie no obetimi aye wo afam de ede aboa
Emeko a Church of Pentecost asori no enkurabata ewo North Kaneshi edem akwa Christian Rehabilitation Center ye wo botiano na sado ye ya wo mu eyeye no eka Emeko enyumedi ahodo a afibia wode yehyehyɛ so yɛtitire da so no ɛyɛ hand towards a life niema bia wode akoma Christian Rehabilitation Center no bi toiletries ɛmo bɔtɔ bebere enwiane ntaadeɛ ɛne afoforo bi a ɛkeka ho
yɛde liquid soap bleach and afei de toiletries ahodro sanitary pads ne de keka ho ye de chicken meka chicken and fresh chickens and enema bebre and ekom say ye hwe niema eti sese ya said ya sorry man eti ase say oma emu yenti no yenya na ye keka ye nsase eye ma ema na ye de nenso asori to ni nyina ta ye chi e wo sika fam na ye de aye adoya eti sei ena no be ye ka e hand towards a life e adoye ku a ye boa wona a oni Kristo
enwachi impanyifo bia wo mo ka meku no ho enso so de to dwa say
yehuni ye no afi bia no onipa nkasa kora no wotenase a afi bia dura se busuamu anabosi ekofim ye nyina atenase afi dura te se December Christmas ye nyina atenase na te sa chede wo mane ade a wotontale ama no ne no mane ade enti eno nso ne yanso ye fato ye ho se abusua se ye abusua kuro no o maba Yesu mu no eno nso e se eti make sure say e betima ye dai ahwe na omunso enya sa impact ne binti aye say Ghana
phobia sebe wadi dem a won kabomko ede Ghana Dream Disability Development Foundation eneyi wo ba ban trene se ekamia esa ban ato wo mo ejeje mu a we hia de no emfa ban ho na ebra wodi International Disability Day ya wo hye ho fa won kran ene wo de sansem yetu dwa
Ghana Dreams Disability Development Foundation ekoye fundraising bi epa odwumedie bi ho ntuma a wo mo hwese wo mo de befa enuanom a wo mo ho atochima be 3000 ahye enwuma mu na we na dwumedie na ase no onipa a wo no ana wo mo efre ne se wo metina edwom ema wo no nipa na ama no enam soma president ema ekuo no edi to dwa se wo mo be demonstration chenchirenche edi etia aban no
bus edi ayemo His Excellency, the President of the nation. Ye di yaw. Mo pe say yen ku ye ho. Yen commit suicide. Ye ti kon ho slad ye si da bi ye be ye bibi. Ye be ye adwuma. Adwuma mo kreti ye magunu to boot. And this year, yen disables. Yen kasa ye be ye demonstration. Ye mo nya campaign kra mo ye din. Se ma out. Ameka bibi anchre yen ya. Disabilities, yes, to be a Bejina Biano, Yabella campaign Tiamo. Disabilities are not a Ghanaians, yet they are Ghana for one.
Board member Emma Ekuno, Samoa Dakwa, Ensone, Adumunus in Central for Etwitwin Komono, Wadi Tuja, and Wonchira, and Yanuma, Womu Tochima, and Nemu, woman say Abano and Impefe.
We are all as the toll collectors in the house for 2 years now. This has led a lot of our members who were working at the toll booth passed on. They have passed away. They are in their grave. Truly, myself, if not because I know that God is alive and that one day my light will shine. Like a month today, I nearly poisoned myself.
So when you botre atwe media druso no eya pomuden ensem Dr. Charles Apre nutritional scientist e Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology o chese ni hwehwemu ednani atofo mu ahunu se wonu mu asebe HIV mu wani bi wo mojamu no o hyede ne diye eno so ka ho bi e na adura wonom no kra enya adwuma the senti e be yanka bambofo enya nkyerɛkyerɛ ma wo mo pa na ma wo mo edidie pono se be ya wo be hunu kwan yo be fa so edidie
Ababe tujwa se enuanum a womo yare HIV eye ACB safwe etimi enya enuane papa edia aya na eboa womo immune system no womo etimi etena nutritional status enhwehwemu bi ebeto odwa no ekire se enipa bi mu a womo wo sa yarewa bi no aya na ekamea ye se womo didie no aya na enkoye we enam so ama nutritional scientist owo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology Dr. Charles Apre edi efutu ama omanfo afa.
I think the biggest trigger is the fact that if you look at the national prevalence of HIV/AIDS, you realize that Koforidua is almost always leading in terms of the prevalence. So what I mean to say is that there's a high level of people or a high number of people in the region living with HIV. And so we decided to look at the nutritional status. Why nutritional status? Because Usually there's a triangle between good health, immune system, and then your HIV or your nutrition level, let me put it that way. Another recommendation I also give is that, of course, once you have HIV, it means that your immune system is already compromised, like I explained. And so one of the things you also always encourage the clinicians is to add dietitians and nutritionists to the team so that they're also able to help them to choose their food and their diet wisely.
Infectious disease physician at Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, Dr. Yasmin Hadi, enso ekasafa kwanya womanfui anamo a womo entu nam soma enuane a womo entimi enie no emwa ema entimi ema womo immune system no enyina so.
In quite a number of patients or people who have HIV have malnutrition, especially those who come in to start medications initially and they come in the advanced stage of HIV. By advanced stage, I mean that the HIV virus, has increased in number considerably, making it difficult for their bodies to fight against infection. So their bodies' ability, what they call the CD4 count, their body cells have gone down considerably.
Insurance Brokers Association, ANC, Banka Bomku, na woman etu Ghana for free. Say enei wonu woman ni sawoswo. Se be ya NCH ba papa. E wo se wonya fridge me kwa wodo ho no. Wobetimi enya na Hana Amakumsen. Enene Adom kase etwetwe nkomo. E de sanche mu etu dwa.
Insurance dey ejuma wo Ghana pa. There were so many insurance companies. There were life insurance companies or there were general insurance companies or in Ghana here na Ankasano, they bia dakpaku bia insurance companies claims are mochia ema Ghana for 4.5 million Ghana cedis. And yet it is Kano NSK 4.5 million Ghana cedis. Enti enyes insurance ni ejuma ejuma pa. A coin back kwa obetumi afaso ato insurance ne se wo ba insurance broker ne ye the between insurance company and the auto policy no or dimumao said a beya wun explanation be a your person churchill a young person churchill was say beyond churchill broke and casano yangiska will be out a free oh I am pa a too good to be true but no crying no and they say so to insurance na so wofa broker swa premium obetwe sika ye twa na ye premium na obetwa no component part bi wo ho a broker fee ni wo mu dada ya calculate NIC the calculate obo calculate the account ho dada nti se we use broker when use broker wo twa nti aden na wo use broker no na broker na nya ma wo na untwa hye na wonya ho fa
de du so kasie yi mu agokansie nkrato ye chiko bisto na ye krado o de besomo
Abusama mena se uguso a wo hwe Adom TV emra so agudie monsem ena na nwumre so no yede nkomo no eba abedan wo na yen hyase emfemfri former Black Stars defender John Pentel e dia futuo ekọ ama young players se emra so a ese omunya emranimfo no mota omochi se be ya dwumedi awodo a omodi no ebetime akototi ode sankomo etudwa obra eye Asempa FM ene law kuo bi ekabo mo ede dwumedi a eba so ena no ewo Movenpick Ambassador Hotel no and all this side say me too.
As a player playing football, you need a lawyer. Because whatever we do in this world, you can't do without lawyers. Like Samir Nim was mentioned, Sir Bobby. He's also my lawyer. He has been there for me. And you know, we footballers, we don't have much education. So when somebody advises you, you take it. Playing in England, playing in Europe, as a player, you have like 4 years contract. You can buy a mortgage, house. Buying a house doesn't mean you should take all your money to buy a house. Once you are working, monthly money is coming. So the bank will look at it and say, okay, he's earning $4,000. And maybe every month he can pay 200 cedis. So we'll give you. So after 4 years, you have a house. So imagine.
We and some former Black Stars player John Pentel were the Etuja. Yemfri Black Stars near ni enchemo or the Black Queens of Ghana. Onim say almost aka kensie ba ko no mo de mani echemo e African Cup of Nations e mane de no ebetimi atodwa no. Enti se e kase team na akopie mo Pretoria ye Namibia kensie no omo hwese ebetimi akoso ne no e na Portia Boache abayo abakwa na no wogine mo e konkoden pa no e kire se de bi aduro no enya de so mo son mo chinemum omo anima no mo kro.
ya adwen sɛ yesu yebɛkɔ bi nti ye ya afamu die bia ye ne mpanifo ne coaches ya afamu die ene ya afefo so support ta akyire pa enye o ma bia nka ba bia adu nka yenru ye ti yesu ye de ne sɛ ye work hard as players ne mpanifo ne ye o mo de but yesu ye de ne sɛ ye kogina park ne so ye be work hard na ye mo ma hu sɛ o mo de ne o mo ye ne wo akyira ma ye no yesu ye putu ye ho in sɛ ye be qualify akobi
Sharon say echina nyame ya aduma ena sa kansie ebekɔ so ye bedi eche na de ho komo nyina no ye de no so abro se ye ka se Kumasi Asante Kotoko ejina kono e Kumasi baba era sports stadium nyame ya aduma echa no pa eno so mu nchie mu na ebesan ba na ye de eno so etime abro meden de Kobe Stone okomankra ba ko amaka ensuroja adura enwono numero 1 she
Medase no wadaji afe yenko yensem foforo emu na Kristo bosumi mu ene yewi enche ne yakwa akodi bronya esenti adom kase ate esimontene ye hye bronya ho niema se de ne bo esitie
Abusiafo mabia meginan eye Accra Central o hwemiche ya mahye ya na kese bronya mu na ye kɔ no Fio Enterprise ena meginan ena ye ba ye be hye se de Christmas eniema de adidi bronya ye decoration ni ade ne bo etie de adwadifo yi eka ene se eniema bo aye den wo hye taxes a eda eniema a wo kreframa no ne so bo my Ghana mu eye Christmas eniema yi a wontimi nto kra wonya kɔtɔ ye no eno so bo aye de wo hye se ade a mekura mu yi na eye 12 cedis last year this year wo ton no 50 Ghana cedis na che se 38 cedis ena ba beto so ne bo enya bo ketwa wo hwe yi a ehye mi yi a o che se wo ton 7 cedis last year afi wo moton 20 cedis adom kase ye ne dwadifo yi bi atwetwen enkomo de wo mo di tu dwa enie
well first bona 7 cedi last year na 7 cedi ene bo 20 ba ku say 20 cedi we first na 5 cedi ne ba ku 15 cedi first say ba ku say na 5 last year na 5 cedi ni 7 cedi we last year na 10 cedi ene ye ton 25 cedi ene first last year na 20 cedi na ton 35 cedi Christmas tree no last year na 25 cedi na ton 50 cedi the price ni wo high do 20 small mu kakra
wani jika se mu no besa bosome miensa ne na nwumtoni obrafo de beto dwa se Canada nwumtoni Drake afa ne nwum bia wa ma na mane enti wode ne kwa kogina emra no anim ye de sa ensem no mu nchemu eba abedan wo na afei na wadidi na so wadidi awi awokoda be kanfo Pepsodent akyerew apos papa ebe yi osi asenke kawa nyina ama wonu matenwan se esi no wantemi nka bia mu a medin ede akuya echa oyi akwan akrawo.
The lawsuit is a general lawsuit. It's not, do you have a stake? It is everybody on the song against Drake. Obrafo is only leading the conversation. So I don't know what the hula baloo was about. Mm-hmm. Everybody is.
But your name wasn't mentioned.
It doesn't have to be mentioned. We are mentioned in the docket. Do you get it? The originating, because it's his song. He owns the copyright. Obrafo owns the copyright. Drake then called Obrafo for permission. And they didn't